everybody, welcome back to Keely's Creations. Tonight I am here to share with you a fun new surprise that I have not done yet. I am here to share with you guys what I have turned my October, cozy Christmas paper pumpkin into. Not only do I do cards, but I create layouts using it. So if you enjoy what you've seen here tonight, feel free to give me a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button down below. We'd also like to invite you to join my Keely's Creations Facebook group. There's over 600 crafty friends in there. Customers, crafters, Stampin' Up! Demonstrators, everybody is welcome. The more the merrier, right? So if you're excited to see what you can do with paper pumpkin, and the reason I am sharing a lot of paper pumpkin this week is because we have the paper pumpkin sale going on. It is Cyber Monday, friends, and there are 3 amazing options to get paper pumpkin at a discount. So for a 3-month paper pumpkin subscription, you can get for $61 instead of $81. A 6-month you can get for $122 instead of $162. And for a full 12 months, you can get it for $244 instead of $324. And the best part, guys, is if there is a kit that you're not sure that you're going to like, because we get sneak peeks, we don't get to see what the full thing looks like, you can pause your subscription and it won't take away any of those. So if you bought the 12-month, you don't like January, pause it. Start in February, your 12 months begins then. So if there's not a month you don't like, you can pause, right? That's the exciting part. You don't lose one. So I want to give you more options on how you can use your paper pumpkin. Guys, I am a scrapbooker at heart. So making cards is fun, and a lot of people enjoy just making the cards, but I also in our Facebook group share with you guys alternatives. So not only do you have to make all the cards the same as what the kit shows, mix and match, make your own, create something new and different, and of course how to turn some of those projects into layouts as well. So let's get started. Hey everybody, it's Keely. I'm jumping back in here tonight for our second Facebook Live, and this one is what I am most excited about. So for the first 9 days, you guys are going to be tired of hearing about paper pumpkin, and I am sorry, but I'm not sorry. And the reason why is because I have found a new love, you guys. I told you before, my favorite products from Stampin' Up! Are paper pumpkin. They are the scrapbooking workshop kits, because I promise you, you are going to absolutely die for the next 4 that are coming out in January. They are close to my heart quality, and you're going to love them. Embellishments and glimmer paper are my 3rd favorite. So this is one of the top of my favorite lists from Stampin' Up! I started it from the beginning. Like when I joined May 1st, I signed up for a paper pumpkin subscription, and I've not looked back. So I've had 12 and 6. So I've had at least 18 months of paper pumpkins coming, and every single one of those months I have converted those cards into layouts. And so for the next 9 days, while the Paper Pumpkin Cyber Monday subscription program sale is happening, I am going to attempt to try to do a Facebook Live for you and show you what I have created, at least for the last 9 months, using my paper pumpkin stuff. So what I want to start off in this video first is to again share with you the Cyber Monday sale. And also, if you have not seen, I have a giveaway attached to this sale. So there are 3 different options. A 3-month prepaid subscription is $61, so you are saving $81. A 6-month is $122, and you are saving $162. And a 12-month prepaid subscription is $244, and it normally is $324. Sorry, you're not saving. That's what the price was. It was $81, you get it for $61. It was $162, you get it for $122, and it was $324, and you get it for $244. So the 12-month subscription is the best. But just so you know, the best part of this whole program is that if there is a glimpse of something that you don't like in the coming month, because we don't know what they look like, right? It is a subscription program that is meant to be a surprise. So you don't know exactly what you are getting. You'll know if it's cards, you'll know if it's tags or home decor or whatever, but you won't know exactly what it looks like. There will be sneak peeks, and if you don't like the sneak peek, then you pause the program for that month. So if you bought the 12-month, it could stretch for like 16 months, because what if you don't like a month or 2 or 3 or 4, you can pause it and not have to, but you got to remember to go back in and turn it back on so that you don't miss out on the next month. So with this, I am doing a promotion that if you purchase a 3-month prepaid subscription, you will get 1 entry into a drawing. If you purchase 6 months, you'll get 2, and if you purchase a 12-month, you will get 3 tickets into the drawing. What are you going to get? I will show you that in a second, but it is the set of dies that coordinate with the October, November, and December paper pumpkins. So in a set of 3 paper pumpkins, what are some options and things that you can get? So this is what happens. One of those months, you're going to get a fun box, right? It'll look like something like this. It'll be decorative. You can use it to store items in your craft room. You could give it as a gift, because typically the paper pumpkin comes in that orangey box with orangey red box, right? With the polka dots. So you get a fun box 1 month. 1 month, you're going to get a double stamp set. So there'd be 2 stamp sets instead of 1. And every month there is something fun and exclusive as far as a technique or a product that is included. You also, on your first paper pumpkin, will get a block included in it, and every paper pumpkin comes with an ink spot. So the 1-inch little ink cubes that if you do the 12 months, you will not get a duplicate ink cube, which is amazing. So you will walk away with 12 different ink pads if you don't already own those. Okay, so I am going to share with you guys just some fun things that I do every month. So I'm going to set this off to the side. We're going to move these off to the side, and I'm going to share it with you. I did do an unboxing video, and I'm going to, my camera is a little bit crooked here. I did the unboxing video last month of in November of what the October paper pumpkin included. So you are not going to see any pieces anymore. You saw how I assembled what I did, because you get the stamp, right? And you can tell mine has been used. I need to run it under some water so that it sticks back on here perfectly. You will get this stamp set included. The little piece that's behind here is also included in there that has the stamps in it. And then this is what I do with, this is the die set that you will receive free. The winner will get one of these for free. This coordinates with the October, November, and December. So this was the coordinating pieces for December that I used on the, or sorry, the coordinating pieces for October that I used on my layouts, and you'll get to see that, okay? And then every month, the insert comes so that you can purchase these DVD cases in a 4 or 5 pack. I can't remember which way it comes. And then you get an email with the insert. And so I print that off, cut it, trim it up a little bit so that it fits, and away we go. So you have all mine in one place, and then I stick it inside. But included here then was the instructions. So what do I do personally? I create all of the cards. I make 1 card of each design. Okay, so you'll see every month I will put 1 of each, however many there are. Sometimes there's 2, sometimes there's 3, sometimes there's 4, but I make 1 card of each of the designs as is, and I keep an envelope. So here was design number 2, we'll call it. And what was so cool about this one, you guys, is that it was flocked. So flock means it feels like velvet. These green pieces right here, and then the center of that red star are soft, velvety texture to them. And so these are popped up with foam tape that, or foam dots that are included, dimensionals that are included in the kit. Everything you need is included other than a scissors. Okay, you're gonna need a scissors. And if you like to score, you know, it's already scored, but if you like to make a crisp, you need a bone folder, right? But then it came with these fun sequins, okay? So this is a separate piece, and it comes with card bases. Now, what you guys could do, if you wanted to, cut this off right here. Why? You have a second base. You're not going to have enough pieces to make another card, because they only give you enough to make the 3, 6, 9. You do get an extra piece of anything that you need to stamp on, but you're not going to get extra pieces. But I'm sure you guys have plenty of stamps and embellishments in your stash that you could use, right? So sometimes I've cut them off and sometimes I have not. So this is card 1, well, card number 2 actually, but the first card I've showed you. So I'm going, well, I'll just leave that up that way. Let's put this down here. All right, let's see which one I opened here. And the envelopes are always so fun. Can you see that texture, the fake, you know, the texture on that one, and then some snowflakes on there. Card number 1, so technically this one right here, Joy, created that one. Again, sequins, and the red flocking and the green flocking on these is just awesome, and they're different layers. Okay, and then we stamped To the World. So on this one, you get the piece here, the Merry Christmas, that's already die cut. It's just a punch out, and you stamp Merry Christmas on it. This one you stamp To the World. Joy is already, these are punch outs, and then you attach those on top of the To the World. So it's really cool because it's a layered look, okay? And again, I did not cut the back off on any of these. On some of my earlier ones, I did. So you could stretch these further to make more layouts. if you wanted to, but for what I created, I did not. So I'm going to slide those over. And then card number 3, again, is this fun ornament and the flocking in the red here and the green. So this was 2 different pieces. The green was a lower level layer, and the red, this more intricate, was laid on top of that. And then you have this piece that was then added on top of that. And then you stamped Deck the Halls. So that was card number 3. And again, I did not cut my backing off, but you could totally make more cards. So those are the 3 cards that it created. But you could make, if you're a card maker, you would make 9 cards. Envelopes included, all the pretties. They go together quickly. They're a lot of fun, and they're not a simple card, right? It looks, just the different textures and things that they use definitely bling them up. Okay, so I made one of each of the 3. I'm going to set these off to the side and then show you what else I made by adding cardstock to my bases. Here is layout number 1, right? I'm going to show you pieces I used on this one. So I'm going to put those envelopes off to the side. Joy, right here, right? Added that on here. What else? Where's the other one? The tree. I used that piece and added here. I had extra sequins that I added down below. And then some of the fun pieces. Where is that stamp and die? Okay, so I stamped Deck the Halls is here, To the World, and Merry Christmas over here using this stamp set. Then this tag right here, this metal die here, was used on pieces. This was from an, right here. So these pieces were these, okay? What I did to extend that paper longer is I cut this die out of the center of one of those squares and then covered it up, right? You don't even know I did it. Again here, this was cut out of leftovers from a card base. So right here, this is the red card base. Let me set this off to the side too. Where did I put the red one? Right here. This is the red card base, just trimmed down. Hopefully this is all showing. Right through here. And then the other chunk of it over here. The green was from this card base, right here and right here. And then the brown, the tan kind of creamy color, was that card base right through there. So how fun is that? Let's see. So again, I did that. I just got die cut some out of here. And then what else do we have going on? Here is a tag that was also then cut out of, it's hard to see, but this piece right here has some fake texture to it too. That was cut out of one of those as well, and then layered underneath here and stamped with, I don't remember where I got the stamp from. So that was the only thing that is a little bit different. Then these little die cuts are just die cuts that I have from different stamps and dies from my stash. This is fun because it was, here is part of that card. This little guy here and this little guy here came from one, like I said, when you have a piece that you would stamp on, you get a second one. So there wasn't the joy cutouts that were left from it, but there was, this is all one, right? This piece here and here. So I just cut it at an angle and then slid them behind something so you don't even know that they're missing, but I got to use that as well. Let's see, I have some gold twine that were added on and tied in and used with a glue dot. Some of the stamps. Like I said, I use the stamp a lot. So the stamp here was used here and over here and here. And then this stamp right here, the solid one, was used here, here, and up here. Oh yeah, and down here, these were stamped a little bit over here as well. And then the red one right through here. I am sorry, I am sniffling. I am trying to get over a cold and my craft room is freezing downstairs here. And then I used one of these ones here, but second generation stamped, and then added a sequin to the center. So I end up using all of the sequins between this layout and the next layout. So let's move on and I'll show you the second layout. Things that were popped. So you're going to get 4 horizontal 3x4s and then 2 4x4 squares, as well as then popped up. So I popped the joy, the red joy on top of here, and then I popped that on top so that I could stick these other pieces underneath. This was all flat. This is popped up, the tree, and I left it so that I can still stick the photo back behind here. Everything on here was flat, and then I popped up Deck the Halls. Okay, that's layout number 1. layout number 2 then. So remember, I created, whoops, what am I stuck on? I created 3 cards and 2 double page layouts, and could have created maybe a little bit more with the backs of the card bases, but I didn't have any more embellishments. And by doing 4, I was thrilled with getting that much done. Okay, do we recognize our ornaments? Right? It's the 3rd ornament from the pack. So staggered those 2. I absolutely love the flocking, you guys. So much fun. Pop those up. So those are popped on foam dots, as well as Deck the Halls popped up so I can stick my photo behind here. And I have 3 vertical 4x6s and then 3 3x3s that are square. And I used all the rest of the elements. So I had the 3rd of the joy and the 3rd of the tree as well. Again, card base. And if you look closely, you can see, just depends maybe, the little crease right here. But I tend to try to cover that up with a photo so you don't really see it a lot. Like this page, you wouldn't even really know it because the crease is right through here too. So on this, to make my paper go further, I gutted it. This is, oh my goodness, crumb cake. Okay, so I gutted the crumb cake, and then I don't think I used it on this layout, the insides. I did one piece of it here, but I didn't use the rest of it as photo mats because I wanted it to pop out a little bit more. So we're using the darker pecan pie behind the photo mats here. Okay, popped, Deck the Halls popped, Joys popped, Merry Christmas and my tree are popped. And again, using those stamps throughout, stamped Deck the Halls, stamped To the World, and stamped Merry Christmas. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. These were a big hit at my last retreat when I showed them. Something to know, guys, is that not only are you going to get when you do a subscription, will you get the box, right, that has this? You also are able to purchase the die set as a coordinating add-on, which I believe is $12.99. You also are able to purchase refills. So if you really loved the cards that you made, but you don't need another ink spot, you don't need another stamp, they have a refill. And what that means is you get 9 more envelopes, 9 more card bases, 9 more of everything else, the consumables. So the things that you would keep and that you wouldn't need again, you don't get an extra one of those. The things that you would use up, you do. So you can only purchase those as a subscriber. So whether you do the 3, 6, or 12-month subscription, you're able to purchase those refills as well. So that's another perk of a paper pumpkin. And those refills are typically, I want to say they're like $13.99. And they come out on the 21st of every month. So every new kit comes out on the 11th. Yes, because you have until like December 10th to get the December paper pumpkin kit. So our special goes December 1st through the 9th, the Cyber Monday sale. And then on the 10th is the very last day. Then the 11th will start the next promotional one, which is the January one. So it'd be January, February, March would be the new set of dies then that you could purchase. And then the 21st is when the December refills would come out. So I know that's a lot of information. Rewind, rewatch, do whatever you need to. Hope you enjoy Paper Pumpkin as much as I do. Tomorrow, I hope to be on again to share with you another set of layouts and cards that I created. If you have any questions, feel free to comment down below or send me a private message. Otherwise, stay happy, stay healthy, and keep crafting. Love ya! Everyone, thanks for watching tonight. I hope you enjoyed my scrapbooking video. If so, please feel free to hit the subscribe button. I look forward to sharing new creations with you next week. To keep the crafting fun going, check out my prior scrapbooking videos. I appreciate your support. Stay happy, stay healthy, and keep crafting!